Or ordering a drink all by herself, then guys, what are you doing? You better swoop in and tell her to keep her credit card to herself and order that drink for her. It'll instantly have her thinking about you all night, and it's an easy way to break the ice by asking her what kind of drink she wants.
All right, you're making me angry now. It's almost like she knows this advice is wrong. I guarantee you that girl took that drink from a stranger. Oh, you're so nice, thanks. Got the drink, thank you, have a good night, and walked out his life with the drink in hand. If you're in a major city like I am in LA, a drink can run you $16 to $18. Not with no tip. 2 drinks can run you freaking $40. You could have went to lunch. My whole point is this: never, and I mean never, use a "can I buy you a drink" as an opener. You reward women with drinks for compliance. Yes, I said compliance. Sue me. If you walk up to her, y'all are vibing, y'all are having a good time, conversation's flowing, yeah, sure, of course, offer her. But to go and use that as your opener, what you're basically doing is, hey, can I buy your time? By the time we wait in line, I get the drink. That gives me at least 10 minutes. Don't go into your trick mindset. Talk to her. If she's friendly, offer the drink. If not, keep it pushing.
Let's be real about the buy a girl a drink routine. For a lot of women, that free cocktail isn't an invitation to chat. It's just a thank you note for showing up. They take it often with zero obligation, zero shame, and zero gratitude. Seriously, when you lead with, "Can I buy you a drink?" you're basically paying for a few minutes of compliance. We need to wake up to that. My advice? Never open with your wallet, guys. Stop letting your money be your opening line.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So, what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So, it was like high status, t shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women, high status, t shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all 3 categories, the guy didn't care. It was like, yes, yeah, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. My takeaway on this is just goes along with the trends I've been seeing. So we are in this Kardashian culture and have been for, I don't know, 10 years. I don't know how long they've been on. But this idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, breast implants, butt implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally, women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable like beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, like, that's crazy. Like, we can't do all that. Like, some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that. But for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that. And if you think about it, it's really a beautiful thing that men will just kind of take you as you are. Like, they don't need you to be high status, or they don't care where you work. If you work at McDonald's or you're making figures and some executive of a company. But look at what we're doing to men. We want them to just be everything. It's unattainable. They're getting out of the market, and rightfully so. So I even asked my brother about this. I said, "Hey, is this true? Like, men don't care?" He's like, 1,000%. Men could give 2 shits. And I was like, hmm.
Women have been setting these totally unachievable standards for themselves. The filters, the fillers, this whole performance of perfection. And then they expect guys to somehow live up to that impossible fantasy. But what men are actually looking for is just something authentic and real. The whole Kardashian aesthetic is quickly falling apart. Guys are checking out of that scene, which leaves a lot of women feeling confused and pretty bitter. The truth always comes out, and for some, the realization might be hitting too late.
Okay, here are some of my theories why men don't approach women in public. Okay, number one, I think they have had a super horrible traumatic experience with like literally one woman. Like one woman really did them so dirty that traumatized them moving forward. Like they can't even move forward because they're still so hurt from the past one experience that they're moving from a place of hurt and not from like a healed perspective. 2, men have a very sensitive ego. And they rather protect that ego from it getting bruised just a little bit, just simply by a rejection from a woman, than to actually go and pursue something. Okay, and third point, men have it way too easy now with all the dating apps and Instagram and sliding into someone's DMs. Like, why would they want to do that in public when they can just choose the easy way out and do it through social media behind a screen?
Still, the blame lands on us. Why are we needing some kind of deep theory for this? Just look around. Online, women are openly saying, don't approach us in public. They're telling us, forget your half-baked ideas. We need women to actually change. Men aren't traumatized. They're just finished wasting their time on entitlement and ingratitude. Public approaches died because of those rejection games, fake standards, and inflated egos. Dating apps didn't start the problem. They just exposed how truly shallow most women are. So it's simple. Either fix the behavior or stop complaining about why men simply walked away.
Literally the point of the love list. Single men don't go up to women anymore. The girl in this article is quoted saying that she thinks she's essentially too pretty and it's too intimidating to men. If you're a guy or a girl and you're too scared to go up to someone else because you potentially may be rejected, are you also like that in your business life? Are you also like that with friends? If you are that scared of rejection, I struggle to think that you will be able to be successful in anything you do in your life because rejection is always part of the process. Until you switch your mindset, how are you ever going to expect to meet someone? Every time you think of going up to someone, remind yourself that that could be the person. So if you don't go up to them, you'll never know.
Okay, but if approaching is just part of the process, why do women rarely ever initiate things? We're now seeing a situation where guys are stopping the approach altogether. Why? Because women have been telling men for years that approaching them is unwanted or worse. It's creepy. Honestly, can we really fault men here? They're genuinely just trying to respect boundaries and listen to what women are asking for.
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now. But all men do is just look at you now. And of course, like if the woman is interested, she's going to keep looking your way too. But it just like stays like that. Nothing ever happens because men don't walk up to women anymore. Or they're just tired of being rejected. But it's like if God were to tell you that you're going to go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's going to be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you would just be so closer to the love of your life. Come on, guys. You guys got to do better.
Hold on a minute. We're the ones expected to approach first, right? But now suddenly, guys are weak if they don't chase you? The truth is, men are just exhausted from trying to keep up with women who change the rules of the game every 5 minutes. Why would a guy put himself through the rejection, the possible humiliation, or getting falsely labeled, just to boost someone else's ego? You asked for independence, you got it. Don't be surprised when men stop trying to perform for scraps of your attention. That's it for this video, guys. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel. Drop your thoughts down below and don't forget to leave a like as well. See you next time.